I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a win over the Hartford Whalers, the Leafs now get set to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for the Pirates on the first line is Will Cooley, Brian Trache, and Teemu Selanne. On the second lines, Andrei Kuzmenko, Jason Arnott, and Kyle Palmieri. On the third lines, Jaden Schwartz, Butch Goring, and Bo Horvat. And on their fourth lines, Blake Coleman, William Karlsson, and Joel Farabee. On defense, on the first pair, Zach Werenski with Hampus Lindholm. On the second pair is Thomas Chabot with Scott Hannon. And on the third pair is Shakir Mukhamadullin with Connor Timmins. Starting the net is Ed Belfour with Devon Levi backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Gabe Perreault, Jack Brindham, and David Reinbacher. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Brock Nelson, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Alexander Burrows, Scott Lawton, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Philip Kurashev, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting the net is Dominik Hasek with Artur Stilov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sean Podine, Marcus Johansson, and Randy Hiller.
Hi everybody, it's James Cybulski for EA Sports. We're in the city that some call the center of the hockey universe. We're in Toronto, and the Maple Leafs are ready to roll. Opening face-off just moments away. The Pirates will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Pittsburgh's got it into the offensive zone. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it to Lindros. Great poke check on the reach. Selanne stick handling in his own zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Pass in front. And that's stopped. And a great save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Here's a chance! Denies him!
Belfour is helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
And he takes the dish and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. They dump it in and the D's going to change it up here. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Solid check to slow him down. Directs it on over to Horvat. And he takes the feed. Shot! And he makes the easy save. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. And that's intercepted by Horvat. Myers takes the puck. The Pirates have it from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Mukhamadullin. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Palmieri. With the stop. Grabs it in his own end. Takes the feed. Fires it. And he makes the save. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall.
Palmieri's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision. But he makes the play.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Kashuk's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Pirates win it. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Valimaki. And they'll dump it in. The Pirates look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Shabbat. And here's a pass to Coleman. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to Lawton. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Moves it to Shabbat. Pittsburgh's moving it along the wing. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Tries to feed it over to Taves. Quick pass to Shabbat. Grabs control of it at the point. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Arnott's going to play it against the half wall. The Leafs gain possession. Takes it from the right side. Look at this! Belfour's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Morrissey's been lagging in terms of his offensive production. He's on a pointless streak right now. You can certainly sense the frustration in his game. Even his body language is a little bit off. He certainly needs to get one just to get his game back.
Moves it quickly over to Goring. Dumps it into the ozone. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Picks up the puck in his own end. Quick pass across to Kurashev. Feeds the puck over to Clark. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. Werenski's taking it from his own end. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Solani's got the puck. Quick pass to Nelson. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, what a save in front. Grabbed along the boards by Solani. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a shot, and that clangs off the iron.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Great extension on his part to poke it away. Stops that one. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Shabbat. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Works it across to Burrows. Oh, look at this. Throws it in. Sends it to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. Quick feed to Horvat. Pittsburgh's in on the offensive attack now. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Jostling for the puck. He loses control. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Big time stop.
Belfour is able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Angles it over to Burrows. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Through center. Slides it diagonally to Werenski. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Pirates gain control of the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Valimaki. Moves the puck along the half wall. Gets in front of it.
Belfour's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts them down.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Tries to get it to Timmins. Here's a short pass to Kuzmenko. Grabs the puck away. Across the line. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Moves it to Palmieri. On the attack along the boards. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Hyman. Takes a shot. Puck stop right there. Can't get it to go. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Well, both goalies are standing on their head right now, not letting anything by them. Let's hope the Leafs can get the icebreaker.
Second period set to get underway. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Pittsburgh struggling with the puck throughout this game, James. I mean, they've mismanaged the puck. There's no communication or connection. They're going to have to shore that up. I mean, this is still a scoreless game. They have a chance. They just have to figure out how to correct it.
Moves the puck to Lindros. Moves it quickly over to Solani. And now he angles it across to Cooley. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance. Feeds it over on the rush. Big time stop there.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran larceny.
Lindros setting up against the wall. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Picked up along the boards by Werenski. Now over to Solani. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Werenski's got it in the defensive end. Slides it across to Burrows. Here's the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Pittsburgh's through center and now in the offensive end. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Sends it over to McDonald. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Tries to get the puck to Coleman. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got the puck now. Slides into Clark. Puts it in deep. Pittsburgh's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Toronto's got the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Shabbat. Scoops up the puck now. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Shabbat's got it in the defensive end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. With some open space at center. Shakes off the coverage. Knocks the puck loose. Let's see what the officials are calling. Lindholm's been nabbed for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Well, the top-rated power play in the league gets their first opportunity, and man, have they been waiting for this one.
Goring's won a big draw on their own end. And they send it down the ice. The Leafs have it behind the net. Takes the feed. Snaps one on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Belfour. Horvat's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Quick feed to Nelson. Takes the pass. And he's got the answer for that one. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Comes up with the stop. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off. Goring's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Nelson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Denies the shooter on that play. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. The Leafs have it now. Here's a short pass to Hyman. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Leafs win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Lindholm's out of the box.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Feeds the puck to Lindholm. Moves it to Mukamadulin. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the left side.
There we go, Peter Bondra.
Well, these below-the-goal-line goals are so difficult to track, James. I mean, when the puck carrier's below the goal line, everyone's turned puck focus, toes are turned, and the shooter gets lost in coverage to a quiet area of the ice and makes himself available for the pass. He delivers a one-timer that just beats the goaltender who's still looking at the puck.
The Leafs have finally got themselves on the board. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, though, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've carried the play in all three zones, and they've had the scoring chances. They just haven't been able to execute. So they finally get rewarded, and sometimes when they get one, it kind of opens up the game. Look for them to get a quick strike on two.
Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Tosses it to Murray. Can't keep a hold of it. Belfour's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, Toronto's up 1-0. Lawton's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And he comes up with a stop there.
Belfour has been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Werenski. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Toronto's on the attack. Slides the puck over. And he shuts the door on that. Kuzmenko's got it along the wing. Off a stick and they can't connect. Taken along the wall by Lawton. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Solani. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. How did he stop that one? Quick pass to Cooley. Makes another stop.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Carlson's won the draw. Unleashes a cannon! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Toronto's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. The Pirates take possession here inside the offensive zone. That opportunity's rejected. Passes ahead to the right side. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. And he takes the pass. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Looks to get the puck over to Coleman. Gaining momentum up along the side. Centering pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position and how to roll off your coverage. And it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Sarge got to stop that pass from going through.
The Pirates have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Broken up in the neutral zone by Valimaki. No room for that one to get through. Tries to get the puck over to Shabbat. The Pirates move to the offensive zone. Quick feed to McDonald. Sent into the offensive zone. The Pirates gain possession. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Dishes it to Trottier. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. From off the wall and onto his stick. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Shot! Again, the denial by the goaltender.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck across to Murray. Shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Well, we got the icebreaker we were looking for. Too bad we gave it away. Let's hope we can get another one in the third. Get this go-ahead goal.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. And they win the draw on their own end. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Along the half wall with the puck. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. Looking for space inside the D zone. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Leafs take it along the wall. Right on the doorstep. And that one's stopped. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Here's a rocket of a shot. And a great save.
Belfour's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. And now it's over to Foot. And they cough it up at center. Takes a shot. And he's got that one. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. And that's a great hits-up play by Morrissey. Sends it over. Shot.
There we go, Lanny McDonald.
You don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Toronto's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
Handles the puck. Passes on over to Murray. Pittsburgh's got the puck now. Here's a short pass to Shabbat. Sends it over to Arnott. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick shot! Turned aside with a glove by Hasek.
Belfour has been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. It's just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Toronto's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Burrows works the puck in his own zone. Dumps it in. Picked up along the wall by Murray. Puck picked up by Goring. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. More than half the period left to play. The Leafs are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Goring's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Toronto's looking to break out. Puck dumped in. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Loose puck battle along the boards. Intercepted in the offensive end by Clark.
Toronto's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
The Leafs have it now. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Leafs played along the boards. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Moves it to Mukamadulin. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Penalty coming up. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker.
McDonald's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Whistle blows, stopping the play. Kuzmenko's getting 2 for holding.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
Moves it quickly over to Hannon. Toronto's ready to go on the attack.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Plays the puck up ahead. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Farabee's moving the puck through his own zone. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And here at center, that's intercepted. Taken by Arnott. Battle along the wall. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center.
Kuzmenko standing up, ready to go.
Made the stop on that play. The Pirates kill off the penalty.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels.
Here we go. Went in too fast.
This looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Takes a shot. Glove save made by Hasek. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Pirates will have home ice advantage when they return home to kick off a homestand and potentially put together a few wins. Lindros wins the draw on their own end. The Leafs play it along the boards. The Pirates take possession in the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Lindros. Puck grab by Solani. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Trache's close to finding a hole there and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Leafs lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And they win that draw at center. And now it's grabbed by Myers.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Shabbat. And that's off the glove and will play on. Back-to-back saves there.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Toronto's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes the feed from the wing. Quick pass to Lindholm. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Moves with the puck at the corner. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Quick feed to Arnott. And that's off a stick. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Works it across to Provorov. And he passes it up ahead to Murray. Puts it on net. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Let's it fly! Belfour's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Puts it on net. Fantastic save! And a great read to turn that play aside. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Loses his balance on the play. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs have it now. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Let's move to the middle. The shot.
Oh, Scorpion save.
And the puck's knocked loose. They fight for it along the boards. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Puck dumped in and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. Sends one up to Hyman. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Kuzmenko. Passes out front, and that's stopped. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Loses the coverage there. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. And the losing streak continues despite the fact that this was a game that was theirs for the taking.
Yeah, and it's extremely frustrating, right? You felt like you could have had it. You came out on fire, and you just weren't able to capitalize and get it done. You're going to have to figure out a way to reset here, James. Easier said than done now. You can feel the energy just zapped out of this group.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.
Well, it was a tight game, but the Leafs come out on top as they outshoot Pittsburgh 40-17, out-hit them 31-17, have more time to attack. Pittsburgh has the better pass percentage. Pittsburgh won the faceoff 17-14. Toronto got the only power plays in the game, going 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had McDonald with a goal and an assist, Lindros 2 assists, Nelson an assist, and Bondra with a goal. And Hasek made 16 saves on 17 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .941 save percentage. For the Pirates, you had Coleman with the assist, Carlson with the goal, and Shabbat with an assist. And Belfour made 38 saves on 40 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .950 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 31-7 for 83 points as they hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs head to Washington to face the Capitals.